what they say. Oh no, we're on our way. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Escape to reality. Woo!
Hello, and welcome to Escape to Reality from a top secret bunker in California with Justine
and Geneva. We're ready for the apocalypse because of Trump. We're recording in a very small space.
Feels
today.
like it's coming, doesn't it?
It really does. We're recording in a tiny space to maximize our audio for you all. We really care about the quality of the program here. So
I'm on Geneva's lap, like Fernanda.
Yeah, she's sitting on my lap in front of my parents. It's totally normal. We're here today talking 90 Day Fiance.
What an episode.
It was a good episode. I have to say, epic. I know we're gonna get into it, but it was like nice to see a little joy from Steven and Olga. Like it wasn't.
Yeah, I still want to slice and dice him, but
of course,
yeah,
same. But it was still good.
I wouldn't be so nice to him even. I'd have to. Yeah, we'll get into that.
Mm-hmm. So we're. I
have to say. Yes. Go ahead.
No, go.
I have to say a big accomplishment I did. My washing machine died. My mom and I went to Lowe's, got an out-of-the-box one for a good price. We brought it home on her truck. We installed it all by ourselves without my husband or anybody, and it works perfectly.
You installed it?
I installed a washing machine.
That's impressive.
I know. I can't believe it.
I know you guys all wanted to hear that. Justine's really progressed in life. It's happening. Okay. We also, as always, would love if you take a few seconds and rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. For the new year, that's all we want is some love on the podcast app.
All I want for the new year is 5 stars.
There we go. We got it.
Well, the gossip really quick.
Oh yeah, gossip.
The Kardashians' Christmas party. Wouldn't you love to go to that?
I would go to that. It
looked kind of empty though.
Why the whole white shit? It's like it's just
much.
So Kim and Kanye
it's
to
too
have
much
all
and
white.
Is that their house?
That is their house. It's huge.
Was there ice inside?
I think they had an outside tent or something. It just looked like it doesn't
stupid.
Seem like an environment for a child.
It doesn't seem like a house.
No, it's like a sterile
like a museum.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's bizarre. I like seeing North on his shoulders. He does seem like a decent father. Now, John Legend, was that pro bono or did they pay him?
I wonder.
I gotta
That's
know.
Good question. Well, the whole band was there, so I bet they paid somebody.
Yeah.
He may have not taken a fee, but the band, they're not doing that shit for free.
No, not on Christmas Eve.
We're seeing John Legend on the 30th, so we'll report back.
We love Johnny.
Give you a review.
And Paris Hilton there, and she's never changing.
No. It's like, has she aged at all? She looks the exact same.
She does.
Like 20 years ago.
And then I give them credit that their faces are still there. That Bruce does. I mean, Caitlyn still shows up.
Yeah.
It is nice that they all let her come.
I guess. The whole situation makes me very uncomfortable.
Kylie said she went home early. You know, for her to hide that pregnancy it's a pretty major thing in that family. Maybe she is a good girl.
Well, everybody knew she was pregnant. She just didn't show it, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, she just didn't post it.
Maybe she's not a fame whore, but she seems like a good mom, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
Where was Travis? He's on tour?
Maybe. Yeah, it was
he should have been there for Christmas Eve.
I would think they wouldn't do a tour on
her
Christmas.
Body looks great after birth.
Yeah, she looks amazing. She's widened out, but it looks really good.
Do you ever sleep in a thong? Kendall Jenner sleeps in a thong.
Yeah, I mean, I wear thongs.
I wear thongs, but I don't sleep in them.
Interesting.
Courtney woke her up and she's sleeping in a thong. I thought she was naked, and it's on Instagram.
What's your opposition to sleeping in a thong?
Well, it seems uncomfortable. Like you need a break from a thong.
Interesting.
But
I don't even feel a thong.
I love it. I love it during the day, but at night it seems like you need a break.
Okay.
But okay. Next, Wendy Williams, everybody. Word on the street is that her husband got the baby mama pregnant. It's not his daughter, and they're on the outs, and they're going to get divorced. Could you believe it?
So Justine woke up yesterday morning on Christmas. First thing she texted me before even Merry Christmas is the Wendy Williams story, and she posted it on our
can't believe it.
Instagram at Escape to Reality Podcast. A great post.
I didn't know if it would ever hit the hay, but it did. Jesus.
Well, I mean, how many disrespects is she going to take before she finally cuts the cord? I don't understand.
God.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll save the Bravo gossip for next time, but here's another one for the Kardashians. Scott, Kourtney, and Sophia on vacation.
I thought that was very
They're so
interesting.
they're so Robert Senior Kardashian with
I
that
love
shit.
how we said we'd never talk about the Kardashians.
I don't watch them, but I still gotta talk about them.
I know, me too.
Good for Scott. How's he working that?
Scott's a champ. I love Scott. I
He
wish
looks
Scott could
hot
have his
as hell
own
lately, doesn't
show.
he? Why doesn't he? Why would they give one to Rob and not Scott?
Right? Rob and Black China disaster, but Scott doesn't get his own show.
I never really thought he was hot, but these days he's looking smoking.
Rob or Scott?
I mean, Scott.
Yeah, haven't seen a picture of Rob in 3 years.
I haven't either.
Terrible sign. Terrible. Yeah, it's not good.
Maybe he's not alive.
Well, he's alive.
Little Dream is cute.
Yeah, she is cute. That poor kid.
And that Christmas card was cute.
Mm-hmm. Was cute, but I love how they don't even act like Rob's part of the family. Like, they were like, oh, Kendall and Mom couldn't come. It's like, Rob doesn't even count. He has a kid. Where's that kid in the picture?
The Dream was in there.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, she was. Because I was like, who the hell is this kid? I thought it was like Pippin's kid.
Okay.
Larsa Pippen, who just looks deformed these days, right?
Yeah, I told you she was going to go through it.
All right. Well, we'll talk about Ross and JD on our Bravo episode.
All right.
Let's get into these psychopaths.
Okay, let's do it. All right, 90 Day. Fiance. We'll start with Lita and Eric. He has dinner with the kids. Oh, these poor children. They don't give a shit.
At dinner.
He's like, feels a little tense, and the kid's like, tense would be an understatement.
They all look so different. Isn't it interesting?
Yes.
Like they come from different parents, but I don't think they do.
They're all very odd looking.
I know, I feel bad.
But
Tasha looked prettier. She looked a little better. Her hair's evened out. It was less mulletish.
It was, I don't know, it was still a situation.
And then you have this poor little girl on the side of the street doing confessionals or whatever, interviews.
She's like 7.
It's so effed up.
It is. And, like, it also just shows you kids know what's happening from a very young age. She totally knew that this shit was a terrible situation.
Who's the oldest? The really redhead?
No, I think Tasha's the oldest.
Oh, okay, you're right.
Yeah.
And then
the other
Captain and Tennille.
Captain. And Eric just didn't give a shit. He kept saying, like, what's done is done. He had no control of how it played out, which makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Oh my god.
But he wants them at the wedding.
Who paid for the dinner? Not Eric.
Yeah, I was wondering who paid for it. Like, that just...
We need to know that, 90 Day Fiancé producers. You need to show us
who paid the check. He wants them at the wedding, and of course, she says, like, why would I go to the wedding? I would look like a complete asshole if I showed up.
No, they can't go there.
Those poor kids, man. Just imagine, again, like, what that does to a girl, specifically a girl. Because, like, if you have
3 daughters,
that fucks up your life. Like, you have the worst, you know? It's just really sad.
Has he been single this whole time? He can't find somebody online that wants to come here?
Well, he kept, like, you saw, like, when it flashed back to, like, the confessional thing, he's, like, crying, like, you know, after all my failed relationships. I'm like, shut up.
Can you imagine? He probably has one after the other, I bet.
Probably does. Like, just failed online people
from
that
his
never
factory.
God.
He probably works at the cereal factory.
He works at some kind of factory.
Comes home smelling like honey bunches of oats.
Oh, like that chick in the commercials?
I can see that, right? And he says rational minds will prevail. They're not going to prevail.
Well, they're children.
You're not rational, psycho.
Right, and children do not have rational minds.
I feel so bad for those kids.
I know. I do
that
too.
dinner was really depressing. Mm-hmm. It's raining outside, that weather. God, what a nightmare.
Lita goes to do her makeup trial.
Oh my god.
For the wedding. She's all alone, bitching. And I love, she's like, I don't know how to do my makeup. In Indonesia, I have a whole team. I was like, shut up.
Why aren't you in fucking Indonesia then?
Why does she act like she's literally like the Queen of England in Indonesia? She has a whole team of hair and makeup people.
Who would leave?
Who would leave? I agree.
I don't care. She doesn't want to be a doctor. She doesn't want to work. It's hard work.
I love how she said...
You think she could ever put in the work to actually become a doctor?
She does not have the temperament, nor the dedication.
Yeah, could you imagine she'd finish mid-surgery.
You have cancer. Oh, well. You die? Good. You don't die? Good.
I'm done with this shit. And slices him open.
Oh, God. I love how she said it's nice to have somebody to talk to, and she spills her guts to the makeup artist who's like, fucking stop talking to me. I'd rather die.
The makeup artist is like, she's unraveling.
Yeah, I loved that. She's unraveling a little bit.
That was so good.
Oh, God. The makeup looked good, though.
She did. She did look good.
Fresh-faced.
Where was she? Think Macy's?
It looked like a Sephora.
A Sephora. Good. Good for her. I love how she does no money, but Eric's got to pay for this pre-makeup shit.
One day to the wedding, they're walking in the park. She's such an asshole. She's like, it's dirty.
But before she said it took her 7 days to fall in love with Eric.
Yes.
She's such a bullshitter.
7 days. God.
She's so weird.
I think she's a germaphobe for sure.
It'd be funny if the makeup artist poked her in the eye. And then she had to wear a patch.
That would be great. Rich style.
Yeah, in the park. Oh my god. Pretty park.
Yeah, she doesn't take blame for anything. He trying to tell her she needs to accept the kids, and she said, Rift wasn't my fault. I'm like, isn't it his fault? Your fault?
And he's like, I'm not blaming you. I'm not blaming you. It's exactly both of your faults.
Right. He says Tasha may come to the wedding, and her response was, I can leave. So she's a total bitch.
Yeah, she's threatening every single second that she's gonna leave. Get on the plane and go.
He
could find somebody else.
I don't care about him finding someone else. I care
yeah,
about
but
her
if that's
leaving.
his problem, though,
right.
he's so desperate.
Yeah. I don't know. I hate it. I hate both of them. I think he's pathetic, and the way he's dealt with the children is disgusting.
He is. He's abusive, and the mom should step in and just not even let him have any contact with them anymore.
100%. I agree. God. I can't. You saw the wedding, the preview for the wedding next week. There's like 12 people there. It's like in a conference room in a hotel.
Finish with the. I had to. You know, I needed. I'm trying not to watch previews because I get mixed up in my head what I've seen.
Yeah. Watching the episode, I had to watch it on demand. It's like it takes forever when you have to watch the
I had to
full
watch
2
it on
hours.
demand with the.
I want to kill myself.
It is.
It's so long.
It is too. That's why I gave up. I'm like, I don't fucking care what happens next week. I'm done with the commercials are too long.
It is too long. Any other Lita and Eric thoughts?
I just can't believe that they say she really says out loud that she's not the reason that they're fighting. Now they say that the producer that they're fired for next season. Is that real?
I think they don't want to do it because she's been getting death threats, which whoever is sending death threats to 90 Day Fiance people on the internet is fucking hilarious.
You know, it is hilarious. Don't send her death threats, but she is a piece of garbage. There's
100%.
There's no editing that can make her look like that.
There's not. That's her, pure and simple.
Those poor daughters. What a messed up life. And he leaves little Jenica to watch, who shouldn't seem like she's old enough to be alone anyway.
I know. I agree.
To watch Alesso.
Right?
Or maybe it was Tennille that was watching Alesso.
No, I think it was the little one. And I don't think Alesso speaks English. So
that is like a big problem.
Yes.
Yeah. What if something happens and they get those kids taken away? A cop shows up.
Yeah, you're right.
People get the cops called on them and let their kid walk down the street these days.
Yeah. Justine's had the cops called. No, just kidding.
I left my kids for 20 minutes.
Right.
I've had dreams, though, like nightmares, where I'm like, oh my God, I left him.
You forgot them.
Oh, God.
All right. Steven and Olga.
Wild.
So,
okay.
I have to say, she looked adorable going to meet her friend.
She's so gorgeous.
That outfit.
She is probably the prettiest.
Yes, sweater
that
and the
body
pants.
after giving birth. I need that Russian diet of no food. Oh my God, she looks smoking.
Did you notice, so she meets her friend Anna again?
She's beautiful.
Did you see what they were eating? She, had her start chopping bell peppers, and then they had this, very sad-looking salad. It was,
I didn't notice the salad, but I just noticed her slicing the thing. She got sliced Steven right open. Yeah. She's pretty, too. But that apartment was a little bit nicer. She had newer... Yeah.
It looked
furnishings.
like a nice apartment.
It blows my mind because Russia seems like everyone's living in
1945.
Yeah, or just that they can't walk down the street without getting arrested or something. It's just that it is people live.
Yeah. So they're talking about Steven and the visa, and she says, I don't trust him. Are you sure he applied for the visa?
Good for Anna. She's not on it.
So she's reading the cards. And they kind of have a conversation about how fucked she is. And
I wouldn't even be gone. I'd be like, Steven's on the plane with the baby right now.
It's amazing she even leaves him for 5 minutes. I would take the baby with me everywhere.
Maybe because she knows that...
he won't leave? Or the producers are there?
Yeah, maybe there's... I don't know. It's crazy.
Oh, God.
She did look so pretty, though.
I loved that sweater. I want that sweater.
Yeah.
That white sweater.
She looked really good. She's really pretty.
She really is. She's, naturally beautiful. She has no makeup on.
Not a stitch.
God, what I wouldn't give.
God, he does not... You look beautiful right now.
In the closet?
Steven does not... he doesn't deserve her.
No. Steven and her go to the park. He has a secret. Shocker. He didn't apply for the visa when he said he did. He applied for the visa when he got to Russia. And he said, my mistake.
How did he have time to apply for or maybe when he was doing all the
in the
work?
Hospital or something? I don't know. Yeah, he probably did it, honestly, when he went to the embassy.
And he's like, I had to get to know... You got her pregnant. That's when you needed to do the visa, you jerk off. Doesn't mean how well you know her. She still needs to be with the baby.
It's just disgusting to, like, it's very manipulative. Like, you waited until your kid was born. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
And tells her, I had to get to know you.
Right.
Well, you did when you stuck your penis in her and came inside her and got her pregnant.
100%.
You needed to apply then.
The most intimate way of knowing someone.
Oh my god.
And she,
How
of
did
course,
they meet? They met each other where?
at the beach or something. She was there for a summer or something.
Oh, god.
Worst decision of Olga's life. He says, why didn't you just tell me? Or she says, why didn't you just tell me? And of course, he has no excuse for it. But then he says, shocker, he agrees to let Richie stay in Russia.
Like, she didn't have any say in it either.
I know.
She's just like, oh, thank God.
No, she really was like, you saw the relief come over her. Like, she realized.
And even with Anna, she's like, well, you know, I want to keep the baby. Like, she really thought the baby was gone. If he wanted to take it, he was taking it. That's the scary
100%.
part.
I know.
He is a psychopath.
He is. Thank God.
And she's so sweet. And maybe she is. Munch and I were talking. Munch, you gotta get her on. She has some ideas. She has some opinions. I want her on this one time.
I know.
I was like, wow, Olga is so calm. You think she's medicated because of what she's been through?
Oh,
still?
I wonder if Russia...
she's just a calm person.
Yeah, she might just be a very calm person. She does seem very calm.
Who's that calm?
I don't know. Yeah, she is creepily calm.
You have to drug me.
And then he proposes.
Oh my
God. With the saddest ring in all of the land.
I mean, it was really sweet. It was sweet. It's not sweet, though, because you were threatening to take the baby. Yes. You didn't do a visa, and now she's supposed to just be happy that you proposed. Yep. You loser.
I think it was like, it was a bait and switch. Like, oh, hey, I totally fucked you. Yes. But hey, look at this ring. We're engaged.
Now, does marriage get her there? Or she still needs a visa?
No, I think, but this will probably help, right? With the K1, because now they're engaged.
And I've just found out that they did get approved just now. So that's probably, 6, 7, 8 months later since they filmed.
Well, that's good. Did you notice that, I guess apparently he was on Instagram asking for people to pay his rent?
Yes. Go freaking get a job, you loser.
You know what I do love, though? That TLC is not paying these people enough to, like...
Good for TLC. They really get them going.
I find that hilarious.
Well, they sign up, you know.
Yeah, they
and it should be like, you know... Be like whatever, the stupid John and Rachel. At least they're selling T-shirts and stuff. It's kind of annoying, but people are buying that junk. You know, those two people... I follow them on Instagram still. I hope that they can be together because they do seem in love. Now they just were together for Christmas.
Oh, okay, good.
And now they don't get to see each other again for 6 months. And John, there's no way he's not sticking his penis in something while he's gone. She's gone for 6 months
with all of his friends getting trashed.
No way.
Come on.
Another thing about Olga and Steven. Now, Richie is his dad's name. They've switched the baby now. They call him Alex, his middle name, because he doesn't want to call it by his dad's name. Well, then why'd you name him that if you hate your dad who abandoned you?
Right. Oh, God.
Now they switched his name.
That's hilarious.
Imagine if I was just like, we're not going by Irving anymore.
Right, your name's different.
Could you imagine?
So stupid. Well, I gotta say, I'm very relieved that he's not taking the baby.
I still hate him. She should have taken that ring and threw it.
Yeah, she should have. And just said, fuck you, I'm taking Richie, I'm out of here.
I'm taking Richie Alex.
Yeah, Richie Alex.
But she's just so sweet. He knows he can manipulate her. Isn't it funny how people find people they can just toy with? Yeah. Imagine if he was with Lita.
Oh, God. That'd be a pairing. Listen, if our show idea ever comes up, which our idea is to do like a Bachelor in Paradise style with all the 90 Day Fiance rejects, all the people who didn't make it, seeing Lita and Steven interact would be an all-time classic.
Oh my God, he would lose it.
It would be good.
He would poop himself. He'd be so upset.
Right. All right, Kalani Asuelu. Any other thoughts on Steven and Olga?
No, I just hope people don't give him money.
I agree. Do not give
him
money.
Go work at McDonald's. They give a great pay, and people seem happy as a clam to be there.
Speaking of giving people money, some Trump idiots started a Fund the Border Wall
I can't even look at it.
And it has $5 million, and somebody tweeted...
People giving money to build that stupid wall?
Yes, but somebody tweeted, like, her name was, like, MAGA Diane on Twitter, and she tweeted,
MAGA Diane.
I know. And she tweeted, like, hey, we're halfway to our goal of $1 billion.
At least these people are on a list.
Right?
There should be, all MAGA should be on a fucking list.
Yeah, so she put that $5 million was halfway to $1 billion, and people are like, "Hey, Diane, like, why don't you give me $1,000? I'll give you $50 next week, $50 the following, and we'll consider it paid." So it's like,
oh
idiots.
my God,
Yeah,
they've raised how much?
$5 million.
There's that many
morons.
people in America that give that money.
It's fucking assholes.
That's really sad.
I know.
But does he have enough time even left in his thing to be building some stupid wall?
They're not gonna get the wall. It's so fucking dumb. It's like, it's already, like, if you've been
How
to
about
the border,
feed all
it's
these
so
poor
hard to...
kids, or give people money for their heat, or give schools money so
I
that
guarantee you all these assholes giving money do not have money to spare. And if they do, then they have bigger problems. Like,
So can he get reelected if that many people are behind him?
I hope not. That's not even... Oh, God, too depressing. All right. Kalani Asuelu. I have to say, I fucking hate Kalani. Her face.
I can't stand her.
The way she talks.
Grow some fucking balls.
Just the way she talks and, like, her face.
She just really bugs me.
Punch her in
I
the
hate them
face.
both.
I do too.
I hate the whole family. I hate the whole shebang.
I do too.
I hate them all.
They're back in California for the wedding, staying at another Airbnb.
I hate baby.
I hate the baby. She hasn't told the family because she'll think
like
that
the brother.
He trapped her, which I think is valid.
He already trapped her, and she fucking got pregnant on vacation. They were already planning the wedding.
Right.
She was already trapped.
Sister doesn't know. She's going to tell her at the bachelorette party the night before the wedding, which
was like
sense.
An ex-boyfriend that they were getting back together, and she got pregnant again by some new guy. It's your fucking sister. Just tell her I'm pregnant again. Get the fuck over it.
It is weird. Their relationship is bizarre.
No, it's really weird.
The bachelorette party. Oh, they ask like, "What's sexy about him?" and she can't answer it, which I thought was hilarious.
His blank stares.
Yeah. The way he eats ice cream like an infant. The way he rides a bike for the first time.
On her bachelorette party, she leaves the baby with her mom, not even the dad.
I know.
So why have another kid?
Exactly.
She's such an idiot.
She's such an idiot. There's literally, though, there's something about her face. Like, the way she, like, so when she tells her sister she's pregnant, it's just, like, staring at her like a fucking moron. I just want to slap her.
That veil on, it's like
I hate her.
Priscilla Presley. She was driving me nuts.
Me too. There's just something about the way she talks. And, like, when she's like, "I just wanted to be honest with you." I'm like, shut up.
She shouldn't be having kids because she's not even, I don't know what the word is, mature enough to be telling her family that she's...
Or she's just, like, not present enough or in tune. There's something, like, wrong with her.
Yeah. And the sister, too, like, sobbing like she just told your sister she has 6 months to live.
I love when she's like, "I'm pregnant," and her sister's like, "No, you're not." It's like, nope.
The sister's rational because she knows that her sister's fucking her life up,
right. But... I don't know.
When is this baby coming? It should be here by now, right?
I guess. Yeah,
I saw an Instagram video of him riding a bike. I don't find him cute. I find him really
Remember, like, in the beginning,
out.
we thought he was, like, this cute little
I
innocent.
don't anymore.
Now I'm like,
he was dressed like an elf, and he's like, my boo hole. He's like, poking at it. Yeah.
No.
Because he's riding a bike now in their stupid Orange County neighborhood or Utah, wherever the fuck they are.
God. I love the sister said, "I feel like he may have done it to tie her down," which I feel like is very accurate.
They're getting married tomorrow, and she already has a kid. She's tied down.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
And she's drinking a Shirley Temple at her Did it take Matlock to figure that out? Who drinks a Shirley Temple?
You know?
A pregnant person.
Shirley Temple looked great, didn't it? When's the last time you had a Shirley Temple?
I don't know. I love that grenadine.
Right?
But
maybe a spiked
anybody would put
vodka
in there or something. Exactly. If your fucking bachelorette party and your life's gone to hell the way it has.
Right. I'd be getting
any chance you get blacked out, you would.
100%.
That's the second I would.
And if you're breastfeeding, you can just pump that shit out and keep it moving.
Breastfeeding. The baby needs that booze to go to sleep. Nothing gets in there. God.
Parenting advice.
That is crazy.
Oh, God, it's just disgusting. Their whole situation grosses me out. I feel terrible that they're having another kid. That's like the exact person that should not be having another kid. I hate it.
I'd be like, it's okay if you could at least leave you can't even leave your kid with the dad.
I know.
You had to leave it with the mom during that's insanity.
The night before you get married. Yeah. It's bad. It's really bad. I hate it.
That is the worst part to me.
Yeah. I would agree.
You can't even trust him with it.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's insane.
Yeah, it's bad.
It doesn't even make sense. Yeah. I love when they're in the pedicures and the mom knew she's pregnant and the sister's like, "You having a drink tonight?"
Yep.
I didn't know if they drank because they're Mormon and they live in Utah, so it's kind of a dry world.
Right.
So
God, it's just pathetic.
I like the sister. She's like, "I'll drink for her." The sister's cute. I really like her, and she cares for her sister, Kalani and Kalini and Kalua.
It's a little bit of a creepy attachment between the two of them, though.
It is.
Yeah. John and Fernanda, they get no time again. They have one scene.
Boring, huh?
I guess.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I think, I agree with you. I think they are, like, genuinely in love.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's just not enough content.
Yeah.
For them. But
There's
again,
not anything going on.
I think she just demonstrated her maturity because she apologizes. She writes a letter with, like, her thoughts
I need
thought
to write
out.
letters.
Who at 19 is able to articulate that way? You know what I mean?
She's really got something going on. They raise them different in Mexico than all of these immature fucks in America.
I know, right? Yeah, but nothing really happened with the two of them other than they made up and they're getting married. And
I hate Jonathan's face.
Yeah. I
hate his weird house. I just seems so bizarre.
Yeah.
And I hate him altogether. And there's no way that it lasts forever, right?
I love her.
There's no way it lasts forever.
No.
No way.
I don't see it. But again, I'm just
he is
continually
older
impressed,
and
like,
young.
how mature she is.
She is. She's too good for him.
All right.
But then she's like, but then the whole thing with, I need you need to come right home. He was only gone for 45 minutes. What guy doesn't ever lie and say, like, he's coming home and he comes home an hour later? You'll never find a guy that's completely on time.
I just read Michelle Obama's book, and she talks about when Obama was, like, a junior senator, that he would call her all the time when the kids were little and be like, I'm on my way home. And then he would be like, it would be like, on the way home, she says, I learned was like a fluid term, meaning like he said, I'm on my way home, but he's going to the gym or he's doing this or doing that. And he would get home late and the kids would be all tired and shit. And so she finally just set a bedtime and like created a schedule and said, I told the girls, like, you never wait for a man catches up to you. And I was like, that's great. But that's like, Obama does it. Everybody does it, you know? Yeah. So it's like, come on. Yeah.
Wow. Was that book good?
Amazing. So good.
Wow.
All right.
That's the newest one. What's it called?
Becoming. Very good.
Wow.
Okay.
Does it take a while to get to the guts of like him becoming? Do you have to read about her young life a lot?
Yes, you do read about, but it was good. It was
do they have similarities in their childhoods?
Pretty different because like he was raised in like Indonesia and like Hawaii, all over the place, and she was in Chicago.
He was neighbors with Lita.
Yeah, he was Lita's neighbor.
That horrible tsunami.
Terrible.
Heartbreaking, right?
It's just gonna keep happening. Freaking climate change. All right. The couple of the episode for me, Jay finally becoming a 20-year-old, Jay and Ashley.
That wedding.
The wedding was one of the saddest.
Ashley looked pretty, and he looked cute in his maroon tux, but it's a
just
joke.
Pathetic. Like, I love, he kept saying, like, I've come too far to turn back now. And it's like, that's just what you want to hear when someone's like,
you said that? I didn't catch that.
Yeah, he was like talking about, like, oh, you know, when you get married at 20 and, well, you know.
See, I knew it. When he was saying that girls were calling him for tattoos, it was girls on Tinder. He's been doing that shit the whole time.
I think you're probably right.
And when he's out at Weiss or at McDonald's, he's not
at the gym
just hanging out. Yeah, he's coming home at the gym.
Sketchy.
Especially, I mean, that's where
it was.
Come on,
just a sad.
Wake up, you stupid idiot.
A sad wedding with Elvis and the vows. The vows, like, do you take this hunk of hubba hubba? I'm like, you have to be drunk for this wedding. Like, you cannot be two people just doing this with like a fake Elvis.
Why would you do that? That's such a joke. You deserve for him to be on. He should have brought in the Tinder into the vows.
Yeah, they should have been the witnesses. It was so sad to me. It was like, and you notice after the wedding when they're in the limo, she looks like depressed and terrified.
She knew when she was walking in that she knew before it happened.
I think she might have. It was fucking pathetic. It was the saddest wedding I've ever seen.
Now she's responsible for him?
So...
what does that mean? For 10 years?
I don't think that can't be accurate.
No.
Because they're not even... He got the visa, right? But, like, you can't be responsible for a human being's, like, actions for that long.
And then they were back together doing those cameos and everything online.
Right.
And then all of a sudden this past week they broke up again. So she forgives him.
Of course she does. I guarantee.
But he punched a wall real high up, didn't he? Like,
yeah,
did he jump?
He punched the wall and it was like by the lights.
Oh my god, what is he, a basketball player?
I know. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, so she finds out some chick was FaceTiming him.
At midnight. Jay, come on, hold your phone a little bit
about
better.
a tattoo, which is fucking great.
Yeah.
She said she met him on Tinder. I love it when she's like, why are you doing talking to my husband? She's like, who? The Jamaican that I met on Tinder? I was like, oh my god.
I love it. I feel bad for her because I just feel bad as a woman, but come on. You don't bring in... You know, you don't bring, but then she says it's the first black guy she's ever been with, but then there's pictures of her sucking face with another one, which means she's a liar. I hate a liar.
Yep.
Then you were bringing this guy into your kid's life. Now now he's gone and all these issues and your kids have to be around for that. You gotta factor your kids into this shit.
I love she said he created the Tinder account the day they got back from Vegas.
Also,
before. She went to the friend's house immediately after she found out.
Could you believe that?
The friend with the emoji. She was
I would
probably
never
pumped.
go back to the
second
friend's
that caller
house.
ID came up, she's like, "Oh, she's back. My friend's back." She was like, "Maybe she was right."
Yeah,
I'm
that
like,
caller
no shit,
ID.
She was
Can
right.
you believe that she was dancing?
She was. I mean, I'm not surprised. He's so young. It doesn't. It's
nice
shock
that she
me.
has Natalie to be there for her, but just move Natalie and she'll take care of her sexually.
Right?
Oh my god.
It's pathetic.
And now, oh god, what was I gonna say? It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, and then the poor girl's in the hospital last night on Christmas Eve. She's really sick.
She's
really sick.
That's sad.
I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
She can't be there with her kids. Her kids seem well taken care of. She put a picture up of her daughter. I think the ex-husband is involved, really helps a lot.
Okay.
I just feel really bad for her that she is sick. And then Jay comes in. I love the producer.
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't they taping her with Natalie?
I know. Yeah, that I would like to see. I would love to see Natalie's smug little face when she comes in like, he has a Tinder. She probably was like,
come on.
Well, Jay, you're 20 years old, so I feel like he kind of showed his colors.
Yeah. You can't blame him.
No.
And he walks in. That was interesting.
It was good. It was good. I also like how he sat. He didn't sit on the couch. He sat on the side table.
He knows he's not allowed next to her.
Oh, God. All right.
Well, I don't blame... I mean, it doesn't matter if he screwed her or not. You were making a Tinder account the day after we get married. That's bizarre. That's crazy.
Tinder? Like, you're not even... Like, what is
that
about? So he's going to the gym at 11 p.m. He's going
so
to meet
cute. He
chicks
could
and,
meet somebody at the
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
God.
He could meet somebody at 24-hour fitness.
Right. All right, wrapping it up with Colt and Larissa.
But does Jay just want to come here? He just came for the ticket? Makes me sad.
No, I feel like he wanted, because he didn't seem that excited to leave Jamaica to me. So I feel like he came for the experience or something, and then quickly realized, like, I think he had a picture in his head
of
that
what
it would be like
going
to be like a fun situation in a city with like shit to do and like not like the sad racist town where he has
walks
to like
into Home Goods and live, laugh, love.
Right. You know what I mean? So I think his perception of it was going to be that it was very different.
He needs to live in LA LA, I hate LA, but he needs to live. What's a good city for Jay?
San Diego.
Yeah.
Yes. He'd be perfect.
San Diego,
Come
perfect.
to San Diego, buddy.
He could move in with me and my family.
Yeah.
It'd be Nanny Jay.
Yeah.
Keep my husband in line. I got a hot little hunk over here if you don't keep your mouth shut.
Right. Okay. Wrapping it with Colt and Larissa.
Oh my God. It was kind of sweet.
9 days to get married. It starts with Debbie talking to
9
Colt.
days.
He says Larissa has controlled herself a lot better the last 3 days, which I thought was like...
Controlled herself.
God. Debbie and Larissa haven't talked in
Colt.
3 weeks.
He freaks me out with his body.
Oh, his body.
Not to body shame him, but I'm body shaming him.
It's
weird. It's weird.
It's also, he doesn't dress for his body.
Oh, he creeps me out.
I know you don't watch Teen Mom, but there's this really, really big guy on Teen Mom, Gary.
I know who he is.
Okay.
I can picture him.
He wears the right size
He's
clothes.
handsome. Yeah.
So it's like
cover your legs.
Cole just needs to wear like jeans and a bigger shirt.
He looks like a penguin. I can't handle it.
He walks like a penguin. Oh God.
He looks like he has enough to like cuddle in with the penguins in the cold.
God. So he tells Mom, the elephant in the room is you and Larissa.
Poor Debbie.
And Debbie's like, well, she's a bitch, which I thought was great.
I love Debbie. She's one of the best.
Debbie's great. I gotta say, she really is.
We could put her on with Mama D.
She's an all-time classic.
She is.
Yeah, I wonder if she would hold her own with like a very, very strong woman. But I think she can.
Oh, she could.
Yeah.
She doesn't want to go there, but she'll go there.
Yeah. Larissa takes Debbie to the nail shop.
Is she sitting in casinos just slamming the slots?
So. Yeah, I think so. She's like at the...
That's the life.
She's at the downtown casino.
Yeah, I like downtown Old Vegas. That's fun.
That's where she is.
Yeah.
I like at the nail salon. They're like, are you here for a special occasion? And Debbie looks like someone's talking about death when Larissa's like, I'm getting married.
Poor Debbie's never been in a nail salon.
The nail people were the therapists. I liked that. They're like, well, you know, like, I fought with my mother-in-law, but then she took me to eat, and we were fine.
It's like it's like Debbie wasn't there. She's like, it's cold, a mama's boy.
Right. She's like, yes.
I can't believe Debbie said yes.
But Larissa apologized. I thought,
yeah, and Debbie too. They both said they're bitches. That's like the best way two lionesses could make up.
Right. And I thought Larissa said Debbie's important to Colt, so she's important to me, which I thought.
Did she mean that?
I don't
know. She did, it was sweet.
But... Well, because Debbie offers to move out, and Larissa's like, no, you live with us. I'm like, what? Who is this person? See, I think she's like
manipulating
she's hot and
to get.
I don't know.
Yeah, oh, right.
She's all over the place. Yeah. Like, it's not consistent, you know? It's like.
You're right. She is hot and cold.
Like, one day, she's sweet Larissa. Tomorrow, she's gonna be like, Debbie, I never said that, you fucking bitch. You know? Like, she's a psycho. But I thought it was nice they made up, it seems like. And the nail people kind of helped it all. Which I
love the nail ladies.
Pure entertainment. Yeah, they didn't get much time, but, you know, Larissa and Debbie had a quality scene.
I love Debbie.
I love Debbie, too. She's great. I think, you know, she's put up with some weird shit. Imagine the shit she's seen with Colt being a complete wacko with those cats. I saw that tweet you put up of Colt like making out with his cat or something.
I retweeted that. That was hilarious. Now they go through all this stuff online saying that he's cheating on her, blah blah blah. Now there's pictures of them together. You think that's all just publicity jokes? Nobody wants to be. I guess girls are sending DMs of them. Like, what is wrong with girls? To Colt?
That's weird.
90 Day Fiance, they're not getting paid.
Colt? Oh, God. You couldn't pay me.
Imagine what Jonathan's getting.
Oh, God, right? Gross. Yeah, I don't know what's happening there. It's a bizarre situation, but they're very entertaining. I continue to be entertained by them.
Oh, they're great.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, I think that's about it. Any other thoughts on this episode?
Next week's going to be good.
Yeah, it is. We got some weddings coming. The Lita Eric wedding. That should be good.
Lita and Eric, I can't believe they get married.
It's gonna be good. But yeah, check us out on Twitter at Escape2Pod, because we tweet for 90 Day Fiance, and we retweet some of your guys' hilarious tweets out there. And then send us an email with your thoughts on the season at escape2realitypodcast@gmail.com. And we're gonna be back with a brief Bravo breakdown, as it is a holiday week. And then we'll be back with 90 Day. Keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, baby.
That's about it. Bye.
See you later.